Yes, dude. I just smacked one. It's finally November. It's here. It's also my first hunting trip of the year. So I'm making my way up to northern Missouri, and I've been in the car since 5 o'clock this morning. I was on the road last night after doing the trick-or-treating with the kiddos, and really excited to get up here. I'm gonna be in town, I don't know, about 12:30, 1 o'clock, just in time to get everything unpacked and then get out to the farm and go hunting. It's a really good weather day. It's gonna be like mid-50s, so should be a good evening, and really excited, really high anticipation tonight. We had a buck we call Junkyard worked in the scrape right by the stand I'm going to. Worked it yesterday at 2 o'clock, 1:30, something like that, but he's been there the past few days, so hopefully see him, get a crack at him. He's a hell of a buck, and we got a little bit of history with him, so it'd be awesome to run into him this time tonight. But I don't know, we'll see how it goes. We got plenty of good deer on camera, and really honestly just can't wait to get in camp with the guys and catch up with everyone. I don't get to see them very much. They all live back in Michigan, and I'm down in Tennessee, so I only get to see them a couple times a year. But you know, we look forward to deer camp every year, and somehow you blink and it's gone. So not going to take any time for granted. Just gonna get up there, have fun, and hunt our asses off, and hopefully we can all tag a buck this year. Finally all set up in the tree. It was a little slow going there, but went okay. I'm tucked into this little finger here. There's a big pond to my south. I'm just surrounded by beans, so hopefully we can get something done. And I've got a south wind just blowing my scent right back up this finger, but super excited right now. It's first of the year in the tree, and just couldn't be happier. So I'm gonna tuck in and just enjoy the night and see how it goes. was a pretty wild sequence of events there. Had 3 doe come out, and then a 9 point and a 5 point. And they worked around those 9 point, 5 point. They sparred for a while. And then they kind of worked their way off up to the north, and those went that way as well. And I could see up on top of this big ag field that there was another, looked like an 8 point out there with a doe, and he was running her all over. So it was like someone just flipped the switch, and all of a sudden deer were popping out of the woodwork. Finally all set up. It's November 2nd. I've had a hell of a start to the morning. I was running late per usual. It's like no matter how early you wake up, you can just never get here in time, it seems like. But right when I got in the stand, I was like just pulling up my bow, and 2 does and a small like 4 point or something came by, and they hung around me for a while, and I had 3 more does come out up top. So I've seen 6 deer, but I've been just covered up so far. So pretty fun starts in the morning. It's kind of cool right now. It's in the mid-40s or whatever, but I'm sporting the orange today. It's Missouri youth season, so good luck to all the youth hunters out there, and hopefully knock something good down. But it's about 10:30 right now. I'm just gonna start to slowly pack up here. It's been pretty slow. I haven't seen a deer in a while. Oh, just made it back to the truck. I got rain coming here in a couple hours, so I think Mikey's coming to meet me out here, and then we're gonna get a game plan together. But look who decided to show up.
What'd you see today?
I saw there was 2 does and like a 4-corn or a 5 point or something that came out early with them. Then 4 does came up top of the hill, and then I had a small 8 point that came like directly under the stand. Yeah.
That one I saw was pretty nice.
Was it
from across the road, and he came down the hayfield along that top, the highest point there to my northwest.
Did he go to that block of woods on the west though?
Mm-hmm.
No shit.
Yep.
Small rig.
Oh, okay. I like that. So we've got our stands kind of picked out.
Did you see
Yeah, I'm gonna do the normal one.
You see that?
Okay. Well, then I wonder where Stein's gonna go then. If he's,
It's a good size yoke.
Yeah.
Did you get him pissing on the rug?
No.
You should have killed him.
Well, I didn't have my release, so.
About 9 o'clock right now. It's been basically dead since that flurry of activity this morning, but I'm gonna ride it out until probably 10 or 10:30 and see if I can get something to come in range. It only takes one doe to bring a buck by. So. Just got out of the tree. I'm heading back to the truck. I just got a call from Mike. He hit that big 13 point. He said it's not a great shot. He said his arrow hit a branch when it was going through. And he's got blood, but he's got to let it lay. And the big issue is we got rain coming here in about 3 hours. So he's going to just mark the blood. We're gonna regroup, figure out a plan. Hopefully we can recover it. November 5th today. It's another wet, rainy morning, but it's supposed to stop here pretty soon, so hopefully the deer get up and move. We didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. We met the drone guy out at our other farm to see if we could find Mike's buck, and we did. We found him. He didn't go that far, but he was still alive. He was in pretty rough shape, but we marked where he's at, and then hopefully Mike can go recover him with the neighbor today. So it's a hell of a buck, and we realized which buck it was. We've had this buck on camera for 3 years, and just kind of never put 2 and 2 together because he made such a significant jump this year. But anyway, we're hopefully Mike can get out there this afternoon and find him. It's gonna be cool. The boys are gonna be celebrating for sure, knocking down a buck like that. But I just passed one that I'm happy I passed him, but I took everything I had not to shoot him. All set up. It's the morning hunt, November 6th. Finally got some cool weather. It's down in the 30s today, but pretty cool. Just had that buck come in right to the base of my tree. He's a buck we got a few pictures of, but he's just a little bit too small. I think he's probably only like a 2.5-year-old. But it was really cool. I mean, he came in, but he hit right where I accessed, and he popped his head up and looked at me, but he just kind of made his way off, so. November 8th today. Back hunting the same property I've been hunting in the mornings. Hunting a new set we hung this year, and one that no one has hunted yet while we've been here. It's a really cool spot. It's just a block of timber, CRP on this side, and then right in front of me here, Mike and I planted a little poor man's food plot back in the spring, so it should be a pretty sweet setup. I can see a long way, so if I see something, I'm definitely going to be calling at it today. About 8:30 right now. It's been kind of a slow morning. I saw a spike. They came on the field edge behind me, and then across the ravine. 2 does worked their way through, but it's been dead calm. The wind finally picked up a little bit, like just a breeze, but it was like right as that wind started going, that's when I saw all 3 of those deer. So I don't know if it was too calm this morning or what, but it's good to see them. So we got a few hours left in the hunt. There's definitely plenty of time for something to work its way through. I'm hoping they work through on this ridge here. That'd be a nice chip shot for me. So. Yes. Yes. Yes, dude. I just smacked one. November 8th. Oh, God, that feels so good. I'm fired up. I made a perfect shot. It looked like I pumped him right in the heart. And I saw him coming back up off this ridge over here to my west. I grunted a few times. Actually, funny enough, I had my call set to a dope lead. And and I'm like, oh shit, that's not good. So I slid my extinguisher down to the buck grunt. I hit it a couple times. He didn't hear me. So I cracked the antlers and I watched him circle up this ridge, come down this main trail, and he came out and he was staring right at me. I don't know how much of it I have on film, but he came up and he was basically eye to eye with me. He kind of looked, he was looking for that fight. Didn't see anything, so he just circled back up like he was heading back into the wind. And he gave me like a perfect, I was kind of quartered away a little bit, but I think I just sent it right through the boiler room. Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna have to text Mike and Coach Stein. And it looked, I could see blood just pumping out of him, so I think he's gonna be done. I don't know how far he ran, but I'm probably gonna give him like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, to look at the footage and see what it looks like. Oh my God, that felt awesome. Whew, I am so pumped right now. I just got up to the arrow here. It's it's got blood on it. Smells fine. I can see blood already on the trail. I think this deer's gonna be dead, but I'm gonna go slow and see what it looks like. Got really bright red blood, a little bit of bubbles. I think I might have heart punched him. He was, oh, it's all over here too, look at this. Yep, got him. He only ran, I don't know, 70 yards and piled up down this ravine. I've never had a blood trail like that in my life. Holy crap, that was fun. Look at this blood. All right, I'm gonna go let Coach Stein know, and I need some help getting this bad boy out of this ravine. Whew, yes. Waiting on Stein to get out here. Man, that's a awesome feeling when you make a great shot like that. I was lucky enough that he gave me some time. He came up, he turned, grunt stopped him, and had time to settle in and execute a good shot. That's the reason you practice all summer long, and damn does it feel good. But what's gonna feel really good here in a little bit is I told Stein and Mike, both that I shot a doe. They don't know. So, got it. What?
Where'd you shoot it at?
It was right on the logging road.
Oh, is that right?
Got a doe down, baby.
Nice. Way to go, Sniper.
She's right down here.
You kept going downhill.
Yep. Oh. Yeah. That doe grew antlers.
Oh my god!
Just nice,
You,
nice clean 8.
awesome.
I haven't even picked him up. He's probably stiff as a board.
He is.
Just nice clean 8.
Nice doe.
You like that? I haven't told Mike either. All right, here he is. We pulled him up out of the ravine. He's a hell of a buck. We're on day 8 here in Missouri. We've had a ton of good encounters, but this guy, he got me all fired up watching him make a scrape up on the ridge and then rattled him in. So he came in at about 22 yards and zipped it right through him. That broadhead tore him up. He only went about 60 or 70 yards. So I think couldn't have gone any better if you ask me. So super excited about this, and I'm tagged out in Missouri. So maybe Coach Stein will let me film him for the rest of the week. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. It was a hell of a hunt here in Missouri. It's Mike. Still thinks we got a doe down. Second one down in camp, baby.
Oh, yeah, man. Beautiful hit.